Oh yeah. I seen that social media couple that they're supposed to be getting a divorce now. I think the name is Christy Sarah. It was a light skinned joint and a light skinned dude on Instagram. They was like real popular. And you could see, because this I guess it's a story because I guess everybody thought they was perfect. I didn't think they was perfect. Like that's like the second or third time that's happened that I was like, yeah, that dude is fucking miserable. That dude is miserable. If you go to the Instagram account, if you're not familiar with these people, it's the really cute joint. She's a light skinned joint. And the whole gimmick, I guess, is supposed to be that, oh, well, look at how attractive I am, but I have this really goofy side. I do all this, weird, zany shit in public places and, shit like that. Like, I don't know if you've seen them. I don't know if you guys have heard about them. There's this couple, very famous on Instagram. They got millions and millions of followers. And this actually made the news that the dude filed for a divorce, that he was cheating on that bitch. And it's like, well, if you annoying enough, anybody could be cheated on. If you ain't sucking and you ain't fucking and you ain't cooking, then yeah, it's gonna happen. You know? Shout out to Michael, shout out to Danny, shout out to Luisito, que lo que mi niño, Sando, Mr. Bori, que lo que. So I guess it grabbed my attention because it's the second time that happened that I could tell, yo, the dude is not happy. You thinking that it's like this, the joint. I could just see by the dude's reactions that like, yo, that dude is fucking miserable, man. Yeah, she's cute. She has an ass. You guys could go look on Instagram. The joint is a good looking joint. Don't get it twisted. But the whole gimmick seems to have been that I'm this very pretty girl that has this very zany and kooky side. And the thing about being a content creator is it starts small. Then when the money starts to come in, you sort of increase productivity. It becomes a full-time job. And you could see that for the girl, it became a full-time job. Like, you got to come out with different content to pump out, keep your social media presence out there because that's your bread and butter. Tú no oíste de ese couple. It was a couple on Instagram, bro. They're like real famous. They got like millions and millions of followers. And el tipo se hartó and he filed for a divorce. And it's like, I wasn't surprised when I heard that because when I would see their skits, you could see I could read the microaggressions que no, ese tipo está alto. Ese tipo está alto, ya de estar bregando con esta fucking loca, porque en todo el tiempo que ella está haciendo todo este video, ella no está cocinando, ella no está mamando, ella no está singando. Like, I could look at the joint and see that, like, okay, and all the time you doing all these things, for those that don't speak Spanish, and all the time it's taking you to come up with all this content for your Instagram, for your TikTok, for all your different things. You ain't fucking or sucking or cooking, I could tell off top. And then, it came out, he actually posted a video after he filed the divorce. They're like, yo, she says she doesn't cook. And I'm like, well, I took one look at that bitch and figured that out, that these broads don't cook. They don't really want to do nothing, So it's like, when I seen they got divorced, I was not surprised because, like, way back when people thought that Will and Jada was the perfect couple, I used to say, nah, that dude is miserable. I could see that dude is miserable. That dude is not happy. And I was probably one of the only people at the time that said that. They're like, fam, if you and your joint, y'all got a good thing going, y'all got a good relationship, right? You don't go out of your way to show it to people or to present it to people. When the shit is good, it's kind of more like Billy Bob and Angelina that, yo, we fucked in the car on the way here and we just cooling now. Y'all just be vibing real low key, not very loud, not drawing a lot of attention to yourselves because y'all so focused on each other when it's good. But when you got to do all this zany, kooky shit, like what he did with the bitch at the red carpet, that he like that, like he trying to like show her off and all of that. Brody, that is overcompensation. I guess I'm just very good at reading microaggressions because, I could tell Will was not happy in that relationship. And with this recent shit, the same thing happened, that I'm watching this couple month to month to month because I followed them on Instagram because the joint has a fat ass. She's cute. And I'm watching the shit and I'm like, nah, that dude is miserable. Cause in the time you making all these dumbass videos and shit, you ain't sucking no dick. You ain't cooking nothing. I could tell you don't cook nothing. And it's like you just gotta wonder about these modern relationships with young people that so many of the broads have decided that you're not gonna take a traditional homemaker role, which is fine, by the way. It's your life. You're not bound to nobody. But I guess for the guys, for the young guys, I always wonder, so what you get out of this relationship with these joints? Because they ain't fucking all the time. That's the other thing, like that. Well, they ain't gonna be fucking and sucking all the time. Like you're gonna have to have something else to do. And they don't assume traditional roles. They all want to have careers and all these different things. And it's like, well, yeah, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. But you're not gonna cook. You're not gonna do no laundry. You like you're not gonna do nothing. I'm like, all right, well, what's the backbone of the relationship? Because the guy is always gonna have roles that he has to fulfill. No matter what, the man is always gonna have responsibilities that are laid at his feet. What are the responsibilities for the woman in the relationship? If he has responsibilities, does she not also have responsibilities? And that just stood out to me about this couple that I seen, because it's like it's this big deal that they getting a divorce, and I'm like, Brody, I seen that shit coming 3 miles away. That motherfucker is tired of that bitch. She cute, but after a while, you don't see that shit. She cute joint, but you after a while, you don't see that shit. Tú no
Yeah,
conoces
what?
esa pareja.
Yeah, what couple you talking about?
It's one on Instagram. They got like 4 or 5 million followers. They was like real fucking famous the last, I'm gonna say, year and a half. It's a joint. Her name, if you want to look her up, what's this fucking bitch's name, man?
Yeah, let me look her up. You said
Look
she got
this.
a fat ass, so let me see.
She has a really nice ass. Like she look good, man. She looks really good. Don't get it twisted. It's Christy Sarah, Kristy dot Sarah.
Christy Sarah, I'll be back.
Y ella es linda. La tipa es linda. Like she's a pretty girl. Pero la vaina entera con esa tipa es que mira que yo soy linda and I do all this stupid shit, all this like cartoon ass shit. Like you could tell that, oh, you just feeling yourself because you think it's the coolest shit in the world that you have a sense of humor. It's like that. They're like, you got pretty privilege going on there. Yeah, you cute, but you have this quirky side and it's supposed to be the greatest thing ever. Y la vaina con el jevo is that she would always do stupid shit. You know what I mean? She'll make noise. She'll start doing stupid ass dances. Mucha vaina. Like I seen a lot of their videos because I was looking at her ass. And I was just looking at the dude after a while. I'm like, yo, that dude look fucking miserable. Like, yeah, she cute. She got legs. She dressed nice. It looked like y'all got money too. It looked like y'all got a lot more money than I got. And I could just tell that dude was miserable. Like yeah, like this bitch is pretty, but don't get it twisted. She's a fucking headache, man. And you could kind of see what it was. That it's like, oh, I see. You trying to be a star. You trying to be like the main character. And it's like, well, you can't have a marriage work like that. It's never gonna work. I'm telling you, these young guys, you may as well not date these bitches, man. Just fuck them, pump and dump, man. Pump and dump. Cause the marriage, the nuclear family, nah.
It's called social media personality.
Yeah. Eso es lo que ella
These
tenía, que
hoes,
she was like, she was like a social media personality. Y tú viste que con más fama, I mean, you can't be cooking if you making videos all fucking day, right? You can't be sucking dick and showing me your asshole if you fucking on TikTok all fucking day, right? He cheated on the bitch,
Damn.
He cheated on her. It's like, well, you asking for it, bitch.
It's probably a plain Jane bitch too. Like,
They should have done only fans together.
See, Herb that's why I fuck with. That is why I fuck with Herb. Like,
let me go look at it one more time.
She look good. She look like she's a good looking joint, man. Don't get it twisted. But I get starfish energy from that bitch. Like, you think you're too pretty to suck dick? Oh well, this is not going to work. This is not gonna work. The fuck, man, get the fuck out. Yo, the shit is, whoever said it was probably a plain Jane. I agree with that, because a plain Jane that'll suck dick and fuck hard and go crazy, right? That's more fun than a pretty starfish bitch. Like, yeah, you pretty, but it's like the Eric Benet Halle Berry shit. Yeah, Halle was fine as fuck, but she wasn't trying to fuck. If you Eric Benet, that's like having a fucking Mustang in the garage, but you can't drive it. It's like, yeah, she look good, but she ain't trying to suck no dick. Fuck. Man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You know? So I seen Eddie Hearn over to the boxing. I seen Eddie Hearn post a picture of Gervonta Davis when he was a little kid. Apparently, he met him when he was a little kid. He posted that shit to his Instagram stories. And I was like, yo, why would he post that? Are you about to sign Gervonta Davis? I would say that they're going to have a meltdown, but I don't think it's a lot of those people left to have the meltdown. If Matchroom picked up Gervonta, it's not that many people left in that coalition for us to get the reaction that we would want. That I like, okay, now PBC is really fucking dead. If y'all pick up Gervonta, PBC is really fucking dead. What's good, Chris? You just gonna stand there
chilling,
breathing
bro,
and shit?
chilling, bro. Just
gonna stand there breathing and shit and looking
Nah,
at me in my fucking face?
Like a cock in the corner.
I'm just playing, bro. Chris, you heard about that couple on Instagram, bro? The pretty bitch that motherfucker said, man, fuck that
dog,
shit.
I've been watching that bitch for a while. I've been watching that chick for a while, bro.
Me too.
That bitch fine, but that bitch has always been weird, and that bitch has always been disrespectful to dude. And it was only about it was only about time that nigga got tired of this bitch's shit, and he was going to cheat on her. It was only a matter of time.
You could see, but you could see what it was, Chris. That with a bitch like that, because she cute, she think everything she do is extra cute. You know what I mean?
No,
I got a
it's
sense
not.
of humor. I got to look at me. Look at my dance. You know, look at this stupid ass shit that I'm doing over here. It would have been amazing if he would have said in one of the videos, "Hey, when are you gonna suck some dick?" And put that on TikTok. when the fuck you gonna get down here and suck these balls?
Yeah, you don't get on these knees and gargle my nuts, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you?
Because I used to, and the dude used to do this fake laugh. I know you heard it, Chris, that you could tell the dude is
He's tired of that bitch. He was tired of that bitch. You can feel it in his soul. He didn't want that bitch no more.
The funniest shit in the world is if he fucked a flat-chested white bitch. Like he fucked the most plain Jane. Like, yeah, because the plain Jane bitch is trying to suck some dick. You're not trying to do nothing. You know what I mean? So that would be the fucking ultimate fucking irony.
She looked like she's too pretty to get down and dirty. She looked like she's too pretty to get down and dirty, though, for real.
Well, they said that, that they said that they met when they was 14 or some shit. How the fuck?
They was in high school.
How the fuck you be with a bitch that you met when you was 14, bro?
And she not trained to be an animal.
She probably don't know nothing about sucking no dick. Can't boil rice. Can't do nothing.
Can't take it in the ass.
She gives that energy the same like Aisha Curry. Like,
yes,
it's me. It's me. Fuck them kids. It's about me.
And the shit is, it's like the Bobby Altdorf bitch that you left your husband and your kids. Well, you left your marriage because y'all got custody, partial custody, whatever, right? But you left that for the social media, and the social media, mama, that's temporary. Vine went away, right? There was a lot of people that got famous off of Vine.
Are you talking about that Bobby bitch?
Yeah, the Bobby bitch.
Oh yeah.
She was a weirdo.
How you end a marriage?
Her first, like her daughter's first birthday to go see Drake or some shit.
The shit is, don't come on here all sleepy neither, motherfucker. If you sleepy, go to sleep.
Go jerk off, bro.
I'm good, G.
She a slut. Like, how many motherfucking boyfriends you done had now?
Damn.
No, she's slut. Like, so you left your marriage to be a slut?
Yeah.
Oh man, listen,
that makes it even a worse slut. God damn.
I'm gonna say it's because we old, Herb. Like, we out of here. Our jerseys is retired. Chris is still 21, so it's hope for him. Don't marry none of these bitches, Chris. I'm praying for you, bro.
Nah, I'm not, bro. I pray for myself too, and I really do appreciate that because I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and Real Talk, bro, and Undefeated, bro, it's disgusting out here, bro. These
It
bitches are
is.
so weird. Like, think about it. Like, how entitled did you have to be to keep always doing this weird ass shit and to say, "Oh, I'm cute, so I have a partner that's just going to deal with this shit," until it just doesn't happen. And oh, you're blindsided. How can you do this to me? Like, do you have no foresight? Do you have no understanding or introspection to
They
see
have no
You
self
that you
you
awareness,
you
bugging?
bro.
do you have to cheat to the second power is what I think. That's how you do it. That for the young
Yes.
guys, you don't just cheat because you just cheat. You cheat. You got to cheat with her co-workers, with people that she know, that people that's around her, so she feel threatened. They're like, yeah, I'll fuck your mom. I will fuck
Bro,
your
but
mom.
do we have to get in the pig pen for a bitch to respect us? What type of corny shit is this?
The
I'm
shit
not
is that
talking about you. I'm talking about the bitch.
I'm saying that, Chris, the way that things are set up now is set up to disrespect the guy because it's all about the career woman bullshit. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's all about. I'm
Yeah.
I,
independent. I'm independent. I pump my own gas. I play my own pussy. I ain't
I
bitch, then
wipe
buy
my
some
own
cash.
ass. I wipe
Right?
my own
Like stupid
ass.
shit. I'm
yo, this
loyal.
thing is just fucking retarded. Son. Yo,
I'm
I heard
saying.
ya. But I hear you with the
Uh,
independent woman. I don't need a man. But yo, those independent women always end up choosing a fuck up. So it seems to me bitches like fucked up niggas. There's no good women out there anymore. Until you show me that you really like niggas that have morals, values, and principles, I'm not believing not a word of bitch say at
Real
all.
shit. That because I seen the reason that it's not that it caught me off guard. I thought that dude was miserable. Like I could see it on him that like yo, that dude is fucking miserable. Though he
Every
reminded
man could see it,
He,
bro. Every
he,
man.
he was an asshole, to tell you the truth. Because,
what the
my thing is this, man. He should have been cheating from the rip. He would never had this problem.
yeah you fuck
Fuck it, her, man.
For real.
shit.
That's how you got to come in. You got to come in not giving a fuck, and you will win. The one who don't give a fuck always wins.
That yo,
I
but
hear you. That's real
honest to
shit,
God,
though. Heard this up.
listen, motherfuckers in the chat, motherfuckers in the panel, they probably already got that written down. Motherfuckers in chat, write that shit down because that's the motherfucker that don't give a fuck is the motherfucker that win. I want what I want. You know what I mean? Like that's how you got it. Yeah, I want what I want. The fuck,
Yeah, you come.
pussy.
And he wait all this time till he get aggravated and mad and hot under the collar.
Cause he loved that bitch, Herb. Like he
Wow.
did love. You look at the bitch. Bitch is a fine bitch. Yeah, she's a fine bitch. It like she's that's the shit that I like. The peanut butter joint with the butt and the forehead. Oh my god, with the forehead.
See, that's the problem, bro. She's heard that too many times. That she's fine.
But yo,
Pero
Juice,
ese
some niggas don't want
todita,
to get
wait.
to the.
Ese todita undefeated. That you could say that she heard that too many times. There's a
Yep.
different joint. There's a Spanish joint across town. Looks slightly different. She heard that shit 1,000. It's like, yo, what I take away from it is you can't give them an inch. You want to like them, you can't. I'm telling you, like, if I was like, if I got on some young shit, like some like Benjamin Button shit, right? And I had to relive all of that. The lessons that I have learned on your planet, Chris, in your life, on your block, is you can't like these bitches.
That's a
Nah, you
fact,
can't.
bro. They can't. You
No,
can't.
no cap, no jokes. You can't like them, and if you like them, you can't show them. You can't.
That's a
No.
whole fact, bro.
If you
You not
become
lying, man.
if you become that dead, like I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna lick your pussy from your ass to the front to the back. Yeah, like you can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot do
You
that.
can't. You
You
can't because they don't give a
You
fuck.
could
They
do
dead
it.
ass don't
You could do
care,
it
son.
yourself in your mind, but you can't put that shit out there. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
You just
can't, and
give it
you
up.
can't give that energy that no matter what, baby girl. I'm like, no, this is not an R&B video, homie. We not in
This
one's
real
way.
life. This
This
real life.
real
This
life.
bitch. Yo, bro. I had a conversation with a man that I was working with today, and he was talking about like, yo, his bitch back in the day had a boyfriend, and he filed for divorce. You know what the nigga said? Oh, she got the people on him to say, oh, this is a guy, the bad father. He's an alcoholic and he's a drug addict. And mind you, he can't. The test came back negative, and the kids they had an interview with the kids saying, "Yo, this is a great man. Why is she doing this? I don't know." You know what the judge said? This is how fucked up family court is. The judge said, "Yo, you can you can take a guilty plea, and all this will be forgiven. You mean to tell me this man did not fail a drug test, and his kids love him. But in family court, they make their own rules. This shit is disgusting, bro. Like
My dude,
for real, this
I'm
fuck these
telling you,
hoes
like
and
for
not
the
get
young man,
basic, bro.
for the young dudes, I would say that because the shit is that you can have fun with bitches. I think everybody did that. You can have fun with bitches. There is a
Yep.
time to calm down. Like you don't want to be that dude. You don't be having too much fun and you getting on. You got to build something. You know what I mean? It's real tricky finding the right woman to have kids with. Honestly, that's very tricky, bro. And for a lot of the time, it don't even be a decision sometimes. Like, sometimes motherfucker just leave it in and it is what it is.
Oops.
You know what I mean? And it's rough, but I see it's really rougher for these young men than it was for us. No cap. Why? Because it was still bitches out there when I was a young man that they still wanted traditional things. They just want a dude. You gonna work. You gonna and take care of business. It's not even like that anymore, bro. Motherfucker like that to these bitches is a square. Oh, you just gonna work and pay your taxes? You just gonna pay all your
Yeah,
bills?
yeah, I gotta ask you this.
They're
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
they probably call
That's
her
a
loser
fact,
because
though.
she got to
That's a
pay
fact.
50-50.
That's a fact. But yo, I gotta ask you this, Jules. Do you think that's a effect of not having social media back in your day, or what do you think? Why these bitches' heads were screwed on a little bit more in your
It's
generation
not it's
and a
it's not
lot
just
less?
it's not just the social media. It's not just the social media thing, Chris. It's that
Huh?
there is a degenerative process in the society that we live in Western society. You only see it when you're old enough. Old people always talking about like, yeah, people were more sensible in my day. That's a real thing. So
That's a fact.
if all the old people have been saying that through generation after generation, what does that tell you? That it is actually getting worse. That people are becoming more depraved, more selfish, more cold,
Fucking
because
retarded.
more
When did?
retarded.
But I
You
gotta
got
ask
look,
you, when did this
listen.
deterioration start?
You got a bitch that look like that, right? Like she could be a video vixen, that bitch, right? She got nice ass, big forehead. I love a big light skinned bitch with a big light skinned forehead. I love that
Fuck
shit. That's
yeah,
my
that shit.
shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's that
love that
shit.
shit. Like everybody got their shit. Like my man's in them, always love the Asian
That
bitches.
that's why you reference Superhead so much.
Cameron Stephens. You know how many times I beat my dick?
Yeah.
You know how many times I beat my dick to Cameron Stephens, bro? I was
And the
beating
Don't
the
and
shit
fight.
the
out my
Mr.
dick to Cameron.
Marcus scene, and, and,
You know what I'm
and the
saying?
Mr.
Bro,
Marcus
Yo,
ID
scene.
came here to
I
watch you
remember,
play pocket pool, Jules. Chill out.
yo, listen, bro. I need to,
yeah, bro. What she did to Mr. Marcus was a crime, my nigga.
bro. I never
Yeah,
you
seen
know,
no
you know,
damn.
she fucked Bill Maher of all
yo.
people.
I follow her on Instagram, right? I never
Uh-huh.
I
gave
know
her.
you did.
I never gave her. Nah, I never
You a
gave her.
sick nigga. You a sick nigga. What
No,
is
I'm not.
bond? You some
No,
sick
I'm not.
ass niggas.
I never seen. Yo, I never seen nobody get their dick sucked like that, bro. That was like, yo, what is this?
Yo, Mr. Marcus
You
fucking tapped
stupid,
out,
bro.
bro.
That
Mr.
nigga
Marcus
said,
tapped.
"What is
I mean, it's a
this?"
turn
Bitch,
of the
Yo, bro.
century. You're watching the
Mr. Marcus
future
looked like
unfold.
he looked like he was having he was passing a stone, like oh,
Yo,
I
bro,
want to get
bro.
my dick
That
sucked
nigga
like
said.
that.
That nigga came back the next day and said, "Yo, I gotta finish this shit off." Nigga said, "Hell no." He fucked the life out that bitch next
That's what I'm
day.
saying, bro. He had to get that bitch
Yo,
back, like payback
I
time,
ain't
Speaking
gonna,
bitch.
speaking
I
of
ain't gonna hold you,
speaking
bro. We had it
Yo,
good
Chris, you
going
gotta
up,
shut
bro.
the fuck up, yo. You gotta shut the
speaking
fuck up. I
speak,
can't hear her, bro.
speaking of coming in,
Fucking New
not giving a
Yorker.
fuck, and you see
Say it
how
again.
cool. Speaking of people coming in the relationships not giving a fuck, her baby daddy Cool G Rap, he ain't give a fuck.
Yeah,
He didn't give.
that's
A,
how
he
you
threw
got.
you.
But yo, but G Rap was fucking with her when she was a child, though.
He
Like
had a
that nigga's
baby.
kind of
That
a
is true.
pedophile.
That is true, bro. He was
He's
old
a
already
pedo.
when he was fucking that bitch, bro.
She had a
He was
baby.
28. He was 28. She was like probably 16, 17, nigga.
That's
Let me say
ridiculous.
And
for
that's
the
my
young
favorite
men,
rapper all the time too.
for the young men, you know, you got sling dick and you gotta have fun. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, it's not cap. I know it sounds stupid as
Oh,
hell, but when you get up there and you fucked a lot of bitches, you're gonna be thinking, yo, he was right. I'm telling you this shit now so you can hit these streets and get those
okay.
blowjobs. You can't
Okay.
like these bitches, bro. You can. I'm telling you. Oh, you cannot. You can't be.
Okay.
No. You gotta act regular. Like, yeah, you got like, yeah, you know, I'll take you out. Yeah, I'll suck your titty.
Yeah.
Like, if you want.
Yeah,
And then,
you got to get it out your system, man.
and again, now, if
Mm.
he had her when she was that young, how she learned how to suck dick like that on him, and he just
Yo,
threw it in the industry. Take her.
yo, take this bitch. Threw her like a pile
That's
of
a
lumber.
fact. That's a fact, bro. Because yo, what she said about G Rap in that book, mind you, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
Started
Didn't
sucking
she
his
say
Shit,
she
he
loved
was
Wayne? Didn't she say she loved Lil Wayne and some shit like that in that book? That was her true love or some bullshit like that? Was that
Little
her?
Wayne. She was talking wild shit about Meth Man and fucking Busta Rhymes. Shit was crazy, son.
I wonder what the fuck Lil Wayne did to make a slut like that love him, bro. He
I
figured
don't
some
want to know.
if you
I
no
don't
no
want
if
to
you could
know.
my
he probably
dude no if
he
you
probably
could
pulled.
make the slut if you could make a slut feel love, nah, you would different. That's different.
He
Like that's
poured
some
some.
He
different
He
must
shit.
have, he must have been fucking the life out of her. He must have been lights out fucking the dog shit.
I don't think it was the fucking.
he
You know
was
what the shit
he
is.
poured
The shit
syrup in her ass.
with bitches is moment.
The fuck?
Yo,
Out your
with a,
mama.
yo,
He
look with
poured
bitches.
purple
I think
purple rain in a boo boo hole.
bitches is all about vibes, is what it is. It's all about vibes. Like that's one thing that I have learned. Like, yeah, bitches is real big on vibes. I believe they're bigger on vibes than we are because we know that vibes don't last, so we don't got a lot of stock in them. You know, like good vibe. Like, say, you know, you fucking a bitch on the balcony and the sky's looking a certain way and the clouds is just right, and you know, shit like that you can't capture that. You know that, right? Like
We
you
can
can't
we can
live.
appreciate
Yeah, paint a
vibes, though
picture.
women will chase them.
Yeah, that like and there are those moments you have moments like that, not exclusive to sex either. But there are moments like that that happen to you in different periods in your life. And you know, I think most guys know that you can't capture that in a bottle. You can't replicate it. You know, like if you had a great vibe, that's awesome, but you can't chase it. Whereas bitches, yeah, they chase it. And that must have been what Wayne gave her. He gave her like good vibes. Like he nutted on her back and it was really warm. And then they ordered Chinese food and watched Law and Order. Some shit like that. Like, yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
why,
chase all that.
why the nigga back though? Why on the nigga? Why on the
He
nigga
taught her
back?
how to love,
Saying,
bro.
bro.
He taught her how to
You know, like
love.
Yo,
the
wow.
you know what I'm saying? Like he nut on her back and the sperm is really fucking warm and it feel good on her.
Nigga
And
said the
you know what
sperm
I'm
is
saying?
really fucking warm. What the fuck? That nigga's a sick
You
nigga.
know what
What
I'm
is
saying?
that?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let's
Like
talk this
bitches is
boxing
weird.
shit, guys. Let's
All right,
talk this
so
boxing shit.
this boxing shit, before I smoke this cigarette, fellas, do you like the idea of Golden Boy Promotions fucking with the PBC? That if they decided, Al, I seen your dick, you seen mine, let's make some fights.
Yo.
Nah, I don't. Because you know why? I genuinely think, like, you put up with the Rick Merrigan shit. Yo, one pony cannot fuck up the show. Or whatever. One monkey can't fuck up the show. You have to understand this. Al Heyman is fucking time in boxing's coming to an end. That Prime
Yep.
deal's not gonna get renewed. And don't cut your nose to spite your
But
face.
Chris,
Let
Chris, I feel you, but think about this. I thought about the stables and whether you know what is more compatible. PBC stable is very compatible with Golden Boy. We already seeing that. Benavidez, Zerto, Garcia, Barrios, then Garcia, Romero, 140, Oscar Duarte, Frank Martin, Oscar Duarte, Gary Russell, Oscar Duarte, Isaac Cruz. See what I mean? Floyd Schofield, They got if I run down the list, like yeah, they do got a lot of
Who's
fights
gonna
that they
fund
can
those
make.
fights? Who's gonna fund those fights, knowing that these motherfuckers are
That's the
delusional
mystery
and they're gonna
question. That is
and they
that is the mystery
Yo, I
question.
can't. I was
think
thinking about that shit, bro. You mean to tell me you're the zone's about to give you the boot and you're gonna go to Prime to put pay-per-view shows on? Are you out of your fucking mind,
fucking
bro?
mind, like that
My
doesn't
dude,
make sense.
the only thing I could think of is maybe he thinks I'm going out on a limb because that makes no sense, bro. Right? You see how Top Rank doing with no broadcaster. You see how the PBC been doing for 2 years now without no real broadcaster, right? Why would you want that for yourself? And the only thing I could think of that would make it all make sense is that he tell the zone, yo, look at all these fights I could bring you with they fighters. Look at all these fights I could bring you. I could bring you to Romero. I could bring you to Barrios. I could bring you to Benavidez. I could bring you they guys because they fucking with me. That's the only thing I could think of. They're like, nah, y'all can't kick me out. Look at all this American content I'm about to bring y'all. You see what I mean? Then it would make sense because for you to say, yeah, fuck that the zone budget and fuck that stability, I'm gonna go to Prime. Bro, Prime don't even got a schedule right now, homie. They don't even got a schedule right now. Literally, there's nothing on the schedule, bro. All the PBC fighters that's fighting is literally fighting on other people's shows. Figueroa going to Queensbury. See? You see? Russell going to Barrios and Garcia. You see? Carlos Adames is on Turkey shit. David Morrell, he probably going to end up going to Matchroom to fight Callum Smith. The only active PBC fighters are the ones that are not boxing on PBC shows because they ain't got none.
Damn.
It's like, how could the plan Oscar be to go to Prime when Prime don't even got PBC doing nothing? They ain't got nothing.
His stupid ass
hold on.
need
They
to make
haven't
that fight.
announced any shows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but they
Say it
haven't
again,
announced
Don?
any shows at all.
No, bro, they don't have nothing. And it's January. We're in the middle of January. They ain't announced no shows.
Nothing for me.
And the
Nothing at
only
all.
fighters that nothing, bro. All their fighters that are gonna be active are active on other people's shows. Like Garcia Barrios, we initially thought that that's gonna be a joint PBC Golden Boy party. That's what we
Right.
all thought. They're gonna have it on Prime. They're gonna have it on DAZN. No, it's only on DAZN. That means that's not a PBC show. That's not a PBC. Not if it's just on DAZN.
I thought it was going to be at least a cross promotional show.
Nope.
That guy took the belt from, or wait, no, that guy,
He ain't take shit from
wait,
nobody, bro. He
did
got
have a
an
draw with
email.
Manny? Was it a draw or what?
It was a draw, but that wasn't where he got the belt. He got the belt on Gmail. He got the belt. He got it at Hotmail. He opened it and the
That's
belt
right.
jumped out.
Okay, so the guy that fought Manny Pacquiao in his last fight is being farmed out.
Yes, to Golden
That's
Boy.
fucked, dude. That
All
is
of
fucked.
them are. Yo, I just ran it down. Figueroa going to Queensbury for Nick Ball. Benavidez is going to Golden Boy for Zerto. Barrios is going to Golden Boy for Zerto. Morrell probably going to go to Matchroom for Smith. Carlos Adames is going to Turkey for Ammo Williams. That the only active PBC fighters is the ones that's on somebody else's show. Other than that, them dudes they ain't got nothing going on. Other than that, PBC has no schedule. And your
They might as
plan is to
well
go
merge.
over there, Oscar? Say it again.
They might as well merge, get back together again. Let bygones be bygones.
I mean, what remains of that stable? It's not a lot left when you think about it, though. It's not a lot left of the PBC stable. There is not really a lot left. Not really, like nah. And y'all ain't been signing nobody new, so you thinning out. When you stop signing new people, you thin out. You got Charlo. You could probably sell him to Eddie for like. You could probably sell him to Eddie for like a car battery.
You can sell that nigga for a pack of fucking Newport Cool or some fucking
A
cool.
bag
And a
of
do rag.
Fritos.
Nigga,
The
you
green
can
and
send
white.
that nigga for fucking unmarked cigarettes, bro. Come the
Y'all
fuck
seen the
on, man.
y'all seen the green and white platinum chips on the end caps? You could get a couple of racks of that for Charlo right now.
Yeah,
Now
Platinum
you can
chips.
sell
I
that
think
nigga for
I
some
think that's a lot of years. I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of years of Camaro Moulton's career. I think so. You could trade him for a ham sandwich. You know, that's fine.
Yeah, like a turkey sandwich, like a turkey sandwich with mayonnaise.
I genuinely think fucking Floyd has this nigga and his father in a slave contract. I think he has something over
He
Corral, like
has
on some real
he
shit.
has a fight. He has a fight coming up on the same card as Pacquiao's son, but it's not even like a legit card. You know what I mean? Like it's not a for real, but it's like some bullshit. Like that's what you got him doing, Floyd. That's what you got him doing. Wow, bro.
That's
Cut that
crazy.
dude loose, bro. Cut that dude loose, bro.
Yeah,
He
might as
ain't
well
gonna
sell
be
this
shit.
contract.
For real, he ain't gonna be shit. You might as well sell that shit to Eddie, bro. Maybe Eddie could use him for something, you know? And
Yeah,
yeah, that's what's going on with the Golden Boy Heyman alliance. It's like, bro, y'all waited too long to do this. See, if y'all would have did this a couple of years ago, it could have saved your relationships. It could have with your
yeah,
broadcasters. It could have saved, let's say, PBC's relationships because standing apart weakened the both of you. It weakened the whole sports infrastructure that so many are standing apart and things are not happening the way they need to. That, yeah, it affected everybody. There's only a couple of people that came out of that shit okay, and that was the international promoters like Frank and Eddie. Frank and Eddie is cool in the gang. Like, yeah, they good because they always had their Brits to fall back on. Y'all bullshit in America ain't gonna affect that, you know.
mm-mm.
But
You know why I think it always works out for the Brits because their infrastructure is embedded in this history of boxing. Like yo, from Southern area to British to Commonwealth to European to world, there's a structure there. Like there's
yeah,
no structure in American fucking boxing.
not
Yo,
anymore.
the region, you're right, not anymore. But the regional belts, like at one point in time, the NABF used to be, oh, that could be considered British Commonwealth level. Then you get one of those baby belts that you have fucking European level. Then there was structure. There is no structure here, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you look at, like, for example, I love Terrence
You
Crawford.
gotta breathe, Chris. Like, goddamn, like you about to talk for another 5 minutes.
Fucking
Yeah, I
Goddamn,
wanted to add something to that,
filibustering
but
and
it's like
shit, man.
you gotta
I
breathe,
just want to.
AOC.
Yeah, bro. Like I get what you're saying, Chris. Like Dalton Smith, what he just did, he did it the right way. You know, he got the fucking local area belts, he got the British title, and then the European. You know, and then he's a world champion now. You know.
You know Chris gonna fuck me up one day, right?
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
gonna beat the dog shit
Don't
out
come
of this
back to New
nigga.
York, bro.
Yeah, dog
I
shit
might
out
fuck
this
you
nigga,
up.
bro. Niggas have my now. Juice my nigga, and I ain't gonna do.
Because
Yeah,
I do appreciate that.
I know he got hot for a second. Like, yo, this motherfucker right here, B.
Nah,
I was cooking.
I hear you. I hear you. But I wanted to be a lawyer, so at one point in time, I was a lot less,
You don't
long-winded.
want
I
to do
got
that
to the
shit no
point.
more? You don't want to do that shit no more?
Now, you know why I don't want to do that shit? Because the shit it's rigged. It's fucking rigged. Like, bro,
Oh,
let's talk about this politics for what it is. Bro, we see that the fucking leader of the free world, quote unquote, is doing some wild shit and he's not in jail? Come on, bro. What the
Yeah,
fuck could
but
I do?
what's the please don't bring up the Maduro shit. Please don't do that.
I'm not talking about the Maduro shit. I'm talking about the Epstein shit. That motherfucker should be in jail.
You know what? You know why I don't get into the Epstein shit anymore, bro? Because I
Why?
believe hand on heart.
Everyone is.
I believe everybody that has an iota of power is fucking with that shit. That's the
Yup.
left, that's the right, that's the up, that's the down. That's
There's all of
everybody.
them, yeah.
It's like when boxers are saying like, "Oh, he's on PEDs." Yeah, who ain't? Who ain't on
Yeah.
PEDs?
They
Yeah, like
said
they're all doing
Clinton.
that shit.
They said Clinton was in that shit. I'm like, wasn't Clinton, a president that
Yo,
people like?
He
there's
didn't.
Clinton
there's
He
was
didn't
in
want
pictures
to
that
of
testify.
there's pictures
Did you
of,
hear
of
that?
Obama and him on a fucking boat. Like where
Uh,
were they going to? Where were they
shit.
Clinton
For
going?
real.
Clinton that didn't show up to
I,
testify.
pedophilia is a team sport,
He
bro.
like
he ghosted
yeah,
the court. He was supposed to come in and testify. He didn't.
I just can we say that? Look, Chris is younger than we are. He hasn't had enough nightmares and enough bad
Yeah, he's
experiences,
still a virgin.
That's a thing. Watch
Yeah,
your mouth.
facts.
right?
Fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? And what I'm
Chris,
saying is that
Chris, has
there's
the
some
future of
things.
your family kept you up at night? Has
Hey, Gucci
taxes
before?
and owning a business kept you up at night? Have those things encroached on your sleep? And have you lost years of your life to sleepless nights because of taxes, of your family's well-being, your mortgage, and all that other
No,
shit?
no, seriously. That this is the thing. This is really what I'm saying. That I think that those of us who are older, let's say late 30s or mid 30s, late 30s, early 40s, we kind of accept that at a certain level there will be no justice. Not in this world. At a certain level there won't be no justice. At a certain
Not
level.
even at a certain level. A lot.
Or
You know,
a perfect society where they're like, oh no, if this happens,
No.
bro,
There's no such
always
thing.
gonna be shit.
There's no such
Always.
thing,
There's
bro.
no such thing.
Left
That's
or
why
right.
when I
There
hear
never
people
has
talk
been.
about the Epstein, I'm like, homeboy, you might as well be talking about Santa Claus. Like, it's not going down, homie. Like, you never gonna see what's in there. The people that did what they did, they not getting locked up. Ghislaine Maxwell,
That's just a distraction, bro.
don't interrupt. Ghislaine Maxwell, for all the fucked up shit she did, after I saw her in a bikini, I would fuck. Yes.
Stupid ass nigga.
I
This is
clap
what
his
he tells
feet.
me not to interrupt.
Wow.
bro.
What song?
Did you see
All
her
right,
titties,
bro.
bro?
She got a body on her. I ain't gonna front. That's fucked up, though.
I know
She
her
do.
face.
She's a looker. But she's
Yeah,
a
that was me.
fucking,
That was
she's
me in
fucking
real
gross.
talk. That was me in real talk, man.
Shout out to Luis. Real Talk and Undefeated were on PBC Island list. They was.
And fuck you, Luis.
Motherfucker had them swimming in the bathtub of oil, olive oil and shit, working on the jab.
When your
With
hand was there.
with our Cowboys jerseys on and shit.
For real, yo. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the puto.
You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
no, just at some levels, and it's that it's kind of like that in boxing in the sense that we saw what happened with Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach, that was brazen corruption. But in spite of that, we come back, we watch another boxing match like it didn't even happen. Why? Because some part of us accepts that, like, yo, this sport is fucked up a lot of the time, bro.
yeah.
And the motherfucker
like
lost
this.
the fight. He lost the fight, and they offered him
Yeah.
$40 million. What?
It's
Right?
disgusting, bro.
fuck?
This shit really
Right?
is disgusting, bro.
Bro,
I
you
heard,
know what?
listen, I heard Matthias was up on the scorecards when he got knocked out.
So did I. So
Dang.
my dude, I could not explain that. I had for sure, I had Dalton winning the first two for sure. The third one was a little nip and tuck, but I felt that no, he did enough. Matthias starting to come on, but Dalton did enough. How could Matthias have been up in the fifth? How?
If you look at that fight, the first you can say the first 3 rounds was swept by Dalton.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 and 5. You know, 4. It was
4. You could give it to
yeah.
Matthias. I remember 4. You could have gave it to Matthias, but Brody, that's 1 round. We 4
Yeah,
ring. You
first
won
3
1
rounds.
round.
No, bro, this motherfucker was getting punched on from the first seconds of this fucking fight. And y'all mean to tell me, yo, Fresh Promotions had some fucking drugs in this shit. And I was watching Boxing Beats and Rhymes video. Yo, you know why it was in New York?
Wow.
Ostarine. He said this: in Puerto Rico, there is no tolerance for Ostarine in your body. In New York, due to the Ryan Garcia shit, there's a 0.01 percentage that you can have Ostarine in your body.
Wow.
Oh.
That was never addressed during that fight. After it,
I mean, look, no, because well, Beats is only half right. That threshold was not set by Ryan Garcia. That threshold was set before. It was set before him, because that's why they said when Ryan popped, he popped 60 times above the threshold. It was already set before Ryan. He popped 60
Beats
times
didn't say
above
anything
that.
about the Garcia shit. I did that. My bad. That was on me.
You gotta stop with the gay shit, man.
Fucking.
Whoa. Hold on. Did you say during the fight with Haney, he popped 60 times above what?
Yes, above the threshold for Osterin, because New York already had a threshold, a permissible
Yeah,
threshold.
but was it? But what was it? What was the equivalent to the 60 times? Was it because where are we starting from? Where's our starting base?
Let me look up this shit.
What I
'cause it's
heard was
easy to
6
look it up.
nanograms, and that's like thousands
more than
of
enough.
a particulate of the like the ppms on that's like that's exaggerated. What I'm debating here is the language versus the actual amount.
The
Yeah,
actual
I got you
amount
right
is
now.
so
I got you
inconsequential.
right now.
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia's urine sample collected the day before his
Mhm.
April 20th, 2024 fight against Devin Haney had an Osterin level of 6 nanograms per milliliter. This amount was reported as being 60 times the allowable threshold set by the New York State Athletic Commission, which is 0.1 nanograms.
Okay, so we're talking about nanograms. Nanograms are just, I mean, I don't know how can I how anybody can explain it, but like that's just such an insignificant amount of. I mean, their threshold is very low. Okay, so 60 times would be. It sounds, the language sounds more severe than the actual fluid in the body is.
You know what else was more severe, Don?
Yeah.
Ryan getting beat by Rolly.
Well, yeah, of course.
That was
that was a
severe.
joke. I think that was a joke, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if there was ever a question to me,
yeah.
if there was ever a question as to whether or not Ryan Garcia had actually did something, did he dope? Do you believe he doped? And I hand on heart believed he doped, because you literally listen, you behaved a completely different way with Devin, and you was docile as a Hindu cow the whole buildup of the Romero fight. Why? Because they was in your piss, they was in your ass, they was in your blood, they was checking you where before you could do what you wanted.
Right.
When you was in a hot seat.
But then we're dealing with most of these guys that are doing whatever they want most of the time.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess if we want to pick and choose, and why is this coming up again anyway?
Yeah,
Because of Matias. Because of
This is the
Matias.
second time I've heard.
Yeah.
Matias,
Oh.
where Matias, where shut the fuck up. Where Ryan shit was 60 times 6 nanograms, whatever you want to call it, 60 times above the thresholds. Matias's was way below the threshold. It was way below. So it was like, didn't he? I don't know. Like me, everybody's doping. I stand on everybody's doping.
No, don't forget
That's what
though,
I
his
think.
behavior could also be attributed to the fact that.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I heard it
I'm
was
gonna say
far
to the fact
different
that,
from
but
Two-Tone the Superstar. That was far below the threshold based on the semen sample that he collected. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yo, he said the semen sample.
that nigga's stupid. How do you catch that shit?
He had that fucking far Rockaway Wi-Fi going in and out, but I caught that. Motherfucker say Two-Tone got the semen sample from Ryan and the shit came back clean. Shout out to Two-Tone, bro. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, he collected it himself, bro.
he you could trust him, bro. The chain of custody, bro. He had custody battle. He did it. You know what I mean? But do I think, hand on heart, do I believe Matias is doping? Yes. Why am I apathetic? Because as far as I'm concerned, so is Dalton. I don't do this. I mean everyone. That's what I mean. Everyone. I'm not.
You know why Subriel will? You know why Subriel should be penalized harsher though? All the other dudes that doped never killed anybody in the ring. He did.
Because he's Dominican.
But we don't know that this is you know how this works, Chris, because you studied the law. The way they doing it, what we don't know is not enough to incriminate somebody. That's basically how you know that, Brody. If you been using Osterin, that means you be using Osterin, bro. That's what that mean, bro. It didn't start today, motherfucker. You got caught today, but it didn't start today, right? So if you caught a body and then a couple years later you pop for Osterin, yeah, you killed that motherfucker. Maybe that's why you got bad luck. Every time they try to roll out the red carpet for your ass, don't you see what happened? They tried to do it in Puerto
No,
Rico with the
Jules.
Aussie. That he beat you.
Yeah.
They tried to do it in New York with the Brit. He beat you.
Right, because he fought.
I don't think it's Malafet, bro. I think that dude really has a fucking death wish. Because you saw the moments before he got knocked out, right? That he was waving to him like, "Yo, come on, hit me again." That dude loves pain.
Yeah, but it's not that. Well, maybe, right? But the dude ain't got no defense, dog. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck else was he gonna do? You know what I mean? That dude get hit every fight. Every fight I see him in, he get hit like that. Every fight.
He don't give a fuck.
Maybe not, bro. Maybe he's retarded, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe he's fucking. He did say he never thought anyone would ever knock him out. He said that. He said he never thought somebody would knock him out.
He thought wrong.
Thought wrong, bro.
No, yeah, he's retarded.
Yeah.
Big Dalton, man, he put the paws on him. That last right hand, well, not the last one.
Big Dick
but
Dalton,
the one where
bro.
he was like, Big Dick Dalton, bro. You ready for Big Dick Dalton, Chris?
Hey, yo, you know something?
Hope you like Big Dick, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Hey, yo, bro, but how he measured up with the second right hand, bro? Dog, I would have stopped it. I would have stopped it right on the fucking second one, bro. And he got caught with that club and shit. It was like, yeah.
No, but the bro, is you ready for Big Dick Dalton?
No, yo, I hate this nigga so much. This nigga's so fucking gay. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like Big Dick, motherfucker.
Wait, Don. That means he's not ready. He's not ready. Country, are you ready?
He's not ready he's not ready to receive it.
You ready for Big Dick Dalton, Country?
Hey, yo, what the fuck, Don?
Country was born ready.
He said he's ready. He's he's ready. He's ready.
Country was born ready.
I mean, like, all right. So let me pose a question to you guys. Now that you all here, if Gary does what he needs to do with Andy Hirioka, and I think he's going to, because Andy ain't fought in over a year now. I think it is. If they make Gary Russell versus Dalton Smith, while I go smoke this cigarette, y'all go around with this. If they made that fight, who would you guys have?
Gary.
Dalton.
I
think Dalton, I think it's a 50-50, but I'm slightly leaning towards Dalton, because didn't fucking Puello had fucking Gary Antoine Russell's legs fucking a little rubbery? Who's the one that hurt him in one of those fights that didn't really punch that hard, but he has really good straight punches?
It might have been the guy he fought before Puello. I think it was the one that you're talking about, but I don't remember who that was though right now.
Was that Rancis Barthélemy?
No, he fought.
Nah, I don't think Barthélemy hurt him. I don't. Was that the fight prior to Puello?
Yeah, I believe so. They prematurely stopped the Francis fight. He knocked him down.
I think if Dalton can weather the storm with Matias and his onslaught, he can weather Gary's, and I think he gets Gary.
Oh yeah, I'll take Dalton over Gary.
He don't have too much in the arsenal. He can. I think Dalton.
Sleep. Real talk.
Huh? No, about I'm high as fuck.
I think Dalton might have a little bit more in his tool shed than Gary though.
Yeah, I agree.
He can move a little, but he got decent feet,
No, I've been said it, bro. Like Tio's the weakest link of the division.
I see that motherfucker took a video twerking,
Yeah, these niggas are weird. That's why I don't like the generation of boxing at all.
You're lying,
bro,
for real?
Like for real. Do you think?
It wasn't Postal that hurt him.
Postal?
No, he stopped Postal.
Yeah, but it went the distance. So before he stopped him in the 10th round, it wasn't Postal that wobbled him.
It could have been Puello.
I think it's a 50-50 fight, bro. But I'm gonna see y'all later.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Based on whole Gary's resume, I'm not all that convinced that he's gonna just beat Andy Hirioka. And then Jules keeps saying that Andy's been out for a year. Fucking Russell's been out for almost a year. He hasn't fought since March of last year.
That was the Rayo
fight,
that's
right? Yeah. Into account. Like he don't fight that often, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know
But
Andy
yeah, I got
hasn't
Dalton.
fought, but Andy fought more recently than Gary Russell has.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Dalton stops him as well.
Damn.
Because I don't know how these guys they just go in guns blazing thinking they're not gonna get fucking their chin checked. I mean,
Oh shit.
listen, I've heard this before. It sounds funny, but like, yo, they say like a chin is like an ice cream in the sun. It just won't last long. There really has to be a special kind of fighter that's like Rocky Marciano who could really weather the storm. And Matias this past weekend wasn't that guy, obviously. And the weight cut basically showed that. Like, nah, man, you can't keep making 140 and think you're gonna get away with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing was with Matias, I think having the IBF eventually caught up to him because now with this one, he was probably allowed to rehydrate more, but it didn't end up helping him anyway.
Yeah. Fuck, man. That's a guy who I thought should have went up to welterweight, but I guess he didn't want to because of the competition before it got stale.
Who Matias?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
And
When Eddie Hearn had Matias, he wanted Matias to go to 47 to fight Boots, and then that's how he ended up. And Matias just became the IBF champion, but Eddie wanted him to move up, and he was like, "I ain't doing shit now." So that's how they fell out. He left Matchroom behind that shit.
So they gave him a trap fight against Paro, huh?
Yeah,
I guess. So, anything going on this weekend, man? Besides golden shit.
golden.
No, I mean what's it called?
Nigga said golden shit.
The Itama fight was supposed to happen next week, and they just canceled that shit.
Yeah.
He got injured. He got fucking injured, man.
I just found out.
Who got Atama got injured?
Itama got hurt.
Oh,
Motherfucker hurt his fucking pussy. We gotta wait till March now. That ass. That ass. Fuck him, bro.
Itama had to cycle off.
He pulled his astrolabia.
That's the first shit I thought, Ignacio. Like, that motherfucker had to cycle off. Fuck is
Yeah.
Motherfucker had to cycle off. You know what I'm saying? I was looking forward to that shit too, man, because I want to see if he could knock him out. Ain't nobody knock Franklin out.
Hey, Jules.
Right. What am I saying?
The majority of us picked Dalton to beat Gary Russell Jr.
Why y'all got why so many of y'all got Dalton winning that fight? What is it about Gary that does not convince y'all?
For me, the way he was able to weather Matias' storm, I think Matias can hit harder than Russell, and I think if also his punch placement. So I think if he could do that with Matias, I think he could replicate that with Gary Antoine Russell. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's the accurate assessment.
Y'all agree with that? That because he can handle Matias, he can handle Russell. That's a good evaluation.
That I gave it to Dalton because of he has maybe just a little bit more tools. He got better feet. You know, just can do a little bit more. Gary is pretty much he's not all that one dimensional, but then again he kind of like is. You know.
No, he kind of is. He kind of is. When if you've seen him enough, like he do the same shit every fight. Ain't a whole lot to him. It's just that he's big and strong is what it is. He's big for 140. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a swarmer.
So
I got Gary.
His hooks are strong as shit.
You got Gary. You don't trust Dalton?
Yeah, I got Gary, bro. I mean, Matias, bro, his defense is shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
I
but
can
how
hit
much
that
better
motherfucker.
Gary?
Is Gary's better? Is Gary's defense better?
I mean, he was able to. Who did he beat? He beat Rayo.
Everybody.
No.
Yeah, pero
I'm gonna say
Rayo
no.
es 35, manín. That's a
Yeah, Rayo's only win at 40 was fucking pinche
Isa.
troll pitbull. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with Gary. He got a little bit more in the tools, you know. Dalton,
he like philosophy and shit like that, right, Gary? You always gotta say some Confucius shit. some spiritual shit.
Yeah, he's
I
enlightened.
didn't know that.
His brother told him to say that shit.
You know,
Yeah,
Gary's
Yeah, Shadi.
About the pyramids
awakened,
and
bro.
shit.
Is it
Yeah, I
because
think.
they wear that King Tut mask in the corner, Jules?
yeah. They be wearing the unks and shit, all the Egyptian shit
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
Yeah.
The motherfucking hoteps on 2/5. They've been hanging around them motherfuckers too much, talking about that Hebrew Israelite shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dressed in
man.
purple and shit.
Dragon Ball Z.
Purple rain, and shit. But yeah, that's one less fucking fight on the calendar, bro. Till March. That's when they
Oh
move.
well.
That's over a month from now, homie. And it's it's towards the
2
end of the month.
months.
So I think yeah. That's some bullshit. Fuck you, Moses. You motherfucker.
Yeah,
You
they
motherfucker.
they pulled up an interview with Moses sounding crazy, like he was high off of weed or some shit.
Yo, Herb. You know, I just saw a video just the other day that most of the time it could have early, stages of CTE.
Exactly.
I
Somebody
saw that.
said that. I
seen
seen that video. I'm like, what? CTE?
That's
like
crazy
20?
if he does. He's only 21, too.
But who hit
Yep.
him? Who hit him?
His mama.
I mean, he was sparring, big guys, early before
having
his
that
career
hash?
started. So,
Motherfucking tuna, homie. You know I gotta get that extra protein.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But damn, if he got CTE at 19, bro, that motherfucker
21, Jules.
He's gonna be hiding crayons in his ass next time you see him, bro.
Well, ain't
God
he,
damn it. Now you're going to start making videos of him eating crayons now, too.
I'm saying, son, how the fuck you get CTE at 21, homie? What
Yeah,
was you
that's
doing?
crazy if that's true.
Heavy sparring.
You sure that he just not one of them young dumb motherfuckers that's scared to talk? You remember how Daniel used to talk a couple of years ago? Yes, I'm good to fight and I'm good to win. It could just be that young shit that when motherfuckers is young, they don't really got their voice shit. They don't speak with their chest yet.
Nah.
He 21.
Hey, Jules.
Jules is like, his nuts haven't dropped yet.
There's apparently two fights on the zone on Saturday, but I think they're minor fight.
Was they in the afternoon?
And then, I think one's in Turkey and the other one's somewhere else. And then Tim Zoo's supposed to be fighting on Friday too.
No, that's Nikita.
That's Nikita, bro.
Oh,
We're not
Nikita.
getting
Okay.
that neither. We're not getting that. I looked. That's not available. If you in America, that shit is not available to you. It looked like it's available if you outside of America, but it's not available to us, which is some bullshit.
Fucking Australians. They don't like America, apparently.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
No.
Yeah, but really, am I about to get up at 6 a.m. for Michael Zarafa, homie?
Yeah,
That's
no
what the
shit.
fuck we doing? Fuck
we
that
good,
shit,
bro.
homie.
We good over here.
That one.
Imagine it. You set an alarm and shit. You're for a Michael Zarafa fight. Bro, go to
Yeah.
sleep, bro. Go to
Yeah,
sleep.
your girl asking you like,
Wait,
damn, like,
don't-
why'd you wake up
don't
so
fuck
early?
with it,
Michael's
man.
a Rafa fighter.
Yo, Michael Zarafa fighting.
Nah, it's kind of like saying I gotta
Yo,
stay up
I
late
gotta
for the
watch
Danny
this shit.
Garcia fight.
Nah, we good.
Bitch gonna look at you like you burnt chicken.
Right?
Michael who? You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Zarafa. Fuck out of here, bro. Nikita need to move it along, you know? I feel like, but at the same time, he probably learning from the dumb shit of his brother. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take my time. I seen what happened to Tim. That shit ain't gonna happen to me. You know what I mean? Can't blame him.
Hey, back to this PBC shit, bro. How many fighters do they actually have like active?
It can't be a lot, bro. It just can't.
Oh,
it can't.
Right now that you just said that, Jules, actually, I was going to ask you, did you see there's a fight on Amazon on February 28th?
With who?
They fucking put Carmel in motion and
No, you talking about that Pacquiao shit with Pacquiao dumbass son?
Yeah.
The Amazon.
Lenny, yeah, but that's not like I think that's a Manny Pacquiao promotion shit or what. Like, bro, I'm be real, dog. I'm not watching that shit. I'm gonna be looking at Sophie Rain on Reddit, bro. Like, I'm not watching that shit.
The main event of that card though is not half bad, Jules. It's fucking it's an eliminator for one of the belts at 118.
I dig it, but it's like, yo, I gotta sit through Kermel, and I gotta sit through Lenny Pacquiao. Like, bro, why is your son fighting, bro? He should be an accountant.
How did
He
Manny
should
get
be an
his?
accountant.
How Manny?
Bro, didn't you say that ESPN was looking to do business with Manny Pacquiao Promotions?
That's what they said a couple of months ago. Go ahead, Herb.
Now I was saying, how did Manny pull that off? Was able to get on Amazon with his promotion?
Bro,
I don't get it.
even know. If these guys were smart, they would just make these promotional companies drug fronts. Like, that's where the money at. Like,
Yeah,
y'all think
that's where it's
the
at.
money is not in boxing. The money is in laundering these fucking drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, get with it, bro.
Well, Daniel Kinahan already beat him.
No, that's the other shit, that more of these guys and their promotions ought to be based out of Dubai, because Daniel will be free to sponsor your card without having to worry about the fuzz. You know, it ain't no taxes out there. You know, they ain't going to extradite him. You go out there, you do your thing. Go out there, you know? Common sense. Fucking
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao Promotions, man. Like, get out of here, bro.
I know
I
Kinahan
can
put up the
imagine.
money for that Gassiev fight last month, Jules. Don't bullshit me.
Nah, IBA
Yo, I can.
generally, the IBA got
I was
money,
gonna.
bro.
I'm just gonna say this, man. I can imagine No Cool Head Sean pitching these fights to ESPN. We got Lenny Pacquiao. We got Pitbull Cruz, and it's like, nah, we'll pass. They
You ain't
probably
even
was
do
like,
it.
nah,
You ain't
we're
even
done
do it
with
right.
shit.
He jump on the table when he say that shit. We he jump on he jump on the table. You got Lenny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? He grabbed that exec by the collar. We got Lenny. You know what I mean? That
Security.
motherfucker, man. Yeah, you got the vision, like, yo, man. I don't. It's just so much. It's so much dumb shit in boxing. Boxing hurt itself so much, it's almost unbelievable. Because a lot of it goes back to what I said earlier, that you had too many people in this space in America standing apart, and they all made each other weaker because of it. Top Rank. Well, I don't blame Top Rank for none of this, because they weren't the culprit. It wasn't them trying to, yeah, we ain't trying to do nothing with nobody. It's really that the PBC had fights, they have fighters that people did want to see at that time. They wanted to see them in fights. And because they didn't happen, just boxing as a product, it took a big hit, that the shit just wasn't interesting no more. Meanwhile, Ryan taking shots at Floyd, which I didn't even understand. Not that what he said wasn't true, because it was, but I thought that was your man. Y'all used to go jogging at 2 a.m.
Yeah, he the one told you to come in 3 pounds overweight. All that good
Yeah,
shit.
like, fucking grown man try to get me to jog at 2 a.m. I'm gonna pee on your shoes, bro. Get the fuck out my house. Fuck is you talking about? Go
What the
jogging at 2 a.m. for what? Bro, that shit could
Hard
wait.
work and
Fuck outta
dedication.
here.
You're training by running away from the muggers and shit. You know?
Fuck, I look like running at 2 a.m, bro. Like, we can't do this in the morning, bro. This can't wait till 6 a.m. The street ain't going nowhere. The fuck. But yeah, he said he ruined. You know, he said the same thing that we always say. That yeah, he had a bad effect on boxing, which he did. You know, like, I don't think it could be denied. I don't think his influence and the adverse effect that it had, I don't think it could be denied. It's surprising coming from Ryan, because you was on his dick. Like,
Yeah.
2 years ago, you was on his dick, B. I love Floyd. He calls me. Bro, I don't want no guy FaceTiming me. That's where I'm at with mine, bro. I don't want to talk to you like that I need to see your ass, bro. That's on some real shit. You better text me, Floyd. And not a lot, neither. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hate a motherfucker that text that it be like 5, 6, 7 texts. Put that shit in one paragraph, bro. Only 7 texts. Bing, bing, bing. I don't need that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Hey,
that's
Jules, what do you think of Brian Norman Jr. removing his dad as head trainer?
Yeah, that's
It
good.
was the best thing. I mean, it was the best thing he could have did, honestly. Is it gonna
Yeah,
help?
it's about time.
It has to hurt him. It has to help him more than it could hurt him, because his father ain't know what to do in that corner during that fight. He ain't know what to do in that corner during that fight. He know what to tell him.
He
You
didn't
gotta
know.
go out there and you gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta. hit him.
He,
You gotta get him.
yeah, he didn't know what
That's
to
when
do
you know you're done.
in the fighting.
Yeah, like I expected better of Senior because he was a former fighter. And you know, there's like a thing where if the fighter was not that good, but then they became a trainer, they usually become a pretty good trainer because, well, that's how
That,
Freddie Roach was. That's how
yeah,
Freddie Roach
Yeah,
was.
look at
He
Joey.
wasn't
Look at Joey Gamache.
yeah.
You know,
right,
Bomac was a buster. Fucking Derek James was a buster. All them guys.
right. The only one I know that was a good fighter that also turned out to be a good trainer was Buddy McGirt.
Yeah, right.
Because Buddy was a good
Yeah.
fighter. Buddy won some titles. He won some fights, but he's
Buddy-
also a good trainer. But the rest of the time, usually the good trainers that was fighters, they wasn't very good fighters. So I thought, oh shit,
Yeah.
Brian Norman Sr., he the new custom motto. He about to have Brian breathing fire, shooting lightning. Nope. He ain't know what to do in that corner. So it was the best thing for him. Anything, you know, because I already seen people asking the questions. Brody, anything would be better than the situation that he just had. Anything would be better. Buddy McGirt, Freddie Roach. Well, anything but Ronnie Shields. Like, if you go to Ronnie Shields, bro,
Yeah.
just retire, bro. Just, yeah. Get out of here. Just retire, bro.
Norman Senior's advice was, "They shooting. You know, that's about it.
Nah, I
That's
don't
about
know.
how effective it was. You know.
I don't know.
So now that
Okay,
he's
you
out
don't
of a
know.
job, now that
You
he's out of a job,
bitch.
is he gonna do another interview?
No, he already did a bunch of he did an interview with Najee, Cigar Talk. He did an interview already talking
He
about
said,
that shit.
No,
he said it wasn't.
I'm talking about his dad.
His
He likes to
dad.
talk a
Oh,
lot.
I seen his dad. Yo, but now Norman said he wasn't focused, and they played the wrong walkout music for him. And I'm like, oh my god.
you know what that shit is, bro. Like you just got beat, bro. Like realistically though, it matters what kind of clay you have. That you could get Brian Norman a different trainer, and he could be better than Brian Norman Sr. But you always gonna compete at a certain level, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
certain shit can be taught, and certain shit can be improved on. But you only are improving on what you already have. Like I don't. In other words, I feel like people look at boxing as if everything in boxing is learned, and no, it's not. Some people are better physical specimen than other people. Some people got a better mind for that shit than other people. Not all of it is applied. Not all of it is science. Some of it, I think a lot of it is God-given. Everybody don't hit the same. Everybody don't hit hard. Just like everybody ain't that fast. Just like everybody don't see all those little things you could exploit. Everybody don't got the same impulses. So you get Brian Norman a new trainer, and yeah, he might get a little bit better, but he always gonna compete at a certain level, bro. Like I'd be surprised if you win the title again. To be real, I would be surprised.
I won't be surprised because the welterweight division is trash. It's gonna be trash for
It
a while.
is, but ain't nobody. Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna fight him. Ain't nobody gonna fight him. You know, like without that belt. That belt is what brought him to the party, is that he had a belt.
Yeah.
You know, without that belt, like, bro, ain't nobody got no real reason to be doing nothing. Go to Zuffa, Brian. Just go to Zuffa, bro. Go to Zuffa. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing with you out here.
There's too much politics going around.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing with you out here.
Nobody really has interest in him now that the belt's gone, and there's no interest at all.
Yeah, like that was supposed to be his coming out party. That okay, if you would have won that fight with Devin, then yeah, now you got the segue to all the big fights. You know, maybe you could fight Ryan, so on and so forth. But you know, you fucked up, and you fucked up bad too. Is the other thing that it wasn't even. If it were a fun fight, it makes up for it. So long as the fight is fun, it wasn't even fun. You got knocked down, and nothing happened after that. Nothing worth remembering. It is what it is. Yeah. Would I want to see him fight Stanionis? Yeah, I would watch it. I mean, I would watch it just because I know they're limited. Or Butaev. Yeah, I would watch it. But you just know that I mean, like this, it's like watching a Munguia fight. You don't watch Munguia thinking, yeah, yo, Munguia about to save us all. You know, he about to find all the billions from the Lehren Center. Like, nah, you watch Munguia to do what he do because you know what he do and you accept that. It's the same with Brian. You could get a new trainer, but I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Like, not really. Because you ain't supposed to be getting beat up like that by Devin, is my thing. JoJo didn't get beat up like Devin. Linares ain't get beat up like that by Devin. JoJo and Linares, homie, older and smaller than you. And they ain't get beat up like that by him. You got school, homie. Shout out to Brim selling that motherfucking pack of Kool-Aid. I'm never gonna stop being mad at him off of that shit. How the fuck you got that hype? How the fuck you got that hype? Because he beat Santillon, bro.
Bro,
That motherfucker beat one novella looking motherfucker, and Brim lost it. Like, bro, that dude was floating above the building after that. Brian.
Motherfucker was in training
Oh, you
camp.
gotta hate and mess with Brill on the IBFP, man.
I hope he fucking listening to this shit. I'm never gonna stop being mad at him off that shit. Cause you started making me believe that shit. You know, cause Brian Norman, you know, he do the IBF. He start doing the shit where he's reading like the code words in the IBF shit, going mad fast.
Reading the bylaws and shit, like trying to, like, come on, man. I don't care about that.
He said? You didn't hear what he said the last time he was here? That's how I know he was drunk, because he shouldn't even said that shit. That motherfucker said he bought a pack of highlighters for that shit. For the bylaws. Wow. He bought a pack of highlighters. He was sitting there like, yo, man, you did that shit because he beat Derek.
He should be a paralegal, not Chris.
For real. Y'all need to trade places, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let Chris do the security detail. Motherfucker bought a pack of highlighters because he beat Derek Cuevas. That's fucking crazy. Had us all drinking that fucking Kool-Aid. Now Boots his ass.
Wow, you cracked the case, buddy.
For real. Now Boots, you better fight somebody real, homeboy. That's what you got to do for us. You got to fight somebody real. You get paid too much not to. You know?
Well,
and
who can he fight?
Eddie's really banking on that horse, dude. He's really got Eddie.
Well, I mean, it was a major signing. It was a major signing. And look, the potential is there for Boots, just generally. Like, you take a guy to Philly, he sells 10,000 tickets. Yeah, you see, that's what needs to be happening. Is the biggest problem that all the boxers face in this landscape is where over there, the fights that need to happen do usually, like, for example, Fabio versus Frazier Clark, Fabio versus Fabio Wardley. It doesn't happen here, so their momentum always gets stifled because it takes too long to do anything over here.
He makes more money with Ben.
Say it again?
He makes more money with Conor Ben?
Yes, he does. He literally does.
I'm just wondering what the incentive is. Do we still get that fight, that Virgil and Boots fight?
Look, I'm not going to tell you with an absolute certitude we'll get it because, and I said it in a video I uploaded yesterday, I'll say it here again. The problem with that fight is that Oscar is more shameless than Eddie. Oscar will put Virgil in the safest of the safe fights, in the most opportunistic situations, and he won't apologize for it. Whereas Eddie, if he puts him in there with Bakram, well, Boots could lose to Bakram. I'm not saying he will, but he could. That's not you know what I mean? But what are you going to do? It's not far. Exactly. Like, you ain't fought nobody like that, homie. No, you have not. If that motherfucker hit you with one of them punches he hit Tim Tszyu with, we don't know what you gonna do, bro. And
but Tim Tszyu was right in front of him. Like, Tim Tszyu was right in front of him.
Yeah, but Boots get hit, bro.
That's true. That's true. But he's a little more elusive. He's a little more elusive than
definitely more elusive than Tim Tszyu. But just go back and watch the Avanesian fight. He was getting hit with shit. They're like, you getting hit a lot.
Yeah, but how is he gonna take the shot if he would get hit? That's my question. I mean,
I don't know. We get hit. We ain't going. But at the same time, it's like with him, because when we have the conversation about the Boots and Virgil shit, it always sounds like I'm on Boots' side when in here I'm not. You still in the hot seat, homie. Yeah, this shit is their fault, but you still on the shit list Because you got a lot of hype, and for what? For what?
Well, he's got 65 fights, dude. Come on, cut him some slack.
Cut him some slack. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you got a lot to live up to, man. And you were a unified champion at welter. You're at your second weight now. You shouldn't be pussyfooting around. Like, no, not if you are what they say you are. What's all this pussyfooting around? Okay, fine. You don't get to fight Virgil. Whatever. Go fight Bacron. He right there. He ain't got because he gonna beat Josh Kelly. Everybody know that. Go fight Bacron. Simple. You know, if you are who you say you are, you should be able to do that.
How long has Bacron been out? Because you called it.
15 months.
That is fucked up, dude.
How much more power does Rick have over Oscar?
Well, here's the thing. I said this earlier today. I tend, we could blame Oscar and we could bring up stupid shit that Rick said. But the truth, if Virgil wanted that fight, if he wanted that fight, he'd be having that fight. Because when Canelo wanted to fight Lara, Oscar didn't want him to do it, but he did it. When Stephen Fulton wanted to fight Inoue, Al Heyman didn't want him to do that, but he did it. When Spence wanted to fight Crawford, Al Heyman wanted him to fight Keith Thurman at 54. That if the fighter wants to fight, it tends to happen, bro. So to me, it's not getting said enough that never mind Rick, never mind Oscar, Virgil, you don't want to fight. You comfortable letting these people
want that fight at all.
You comfortable letting them do all the talking and all the thinking, which I wouldn't look. If you were younger, I wouldn't even hold it against you because I understand that you got to go through a process of being a man and finding your voice. That does tend to take time. But Brody, you damn near 30. Do you want this fight or not? And you telling me, you're already telling me you don't really want this. You rather just do what you're told by your father, by your manager, by your promoter. You rather just do it's your career. You the one taking the lumps. The money, it's your money. More than it's theirs. But hey, let them run the show. Fuck it. You don't want that fight.
I don't think Virgil's scared of Boots, but I think he just wants to do what his dad tells him to do.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I think he's more afraid of his father than Boots. Like it's not, oh, Boots got me, because I saw Boots, I left a shit stain in my. No, he's not scared of him. But you are submissive to your father. You are like, I know a lot of the stories. I heard a lot of the stories. And it's like, yeah, it's your career. It's not your father's career. It's your career. And you're not a child.
Look at fucking Norman, bro. Fired his pops after the first loss.
Yeah, but Ortiz, his father and team don't believe in him. They don't think he can do it.
They don't. I mean, really, I'm gonna be real. That I don't think he wins that fight.
I don't think so either. I told you that after he beat Lubin up.
And it's not because he's not a good fighter. It's just the style bullshit.
Yeah.
If your whole shit is mowing the guy down and being strong, well, those are the guys that Boots does good with. The only wild card is once again what I just said about Bacron. Boots does get hit, and Virgil do hit hard. So, if he get in with a hot one, we don't know. But just generally, I am leaning towards Boots to win that fight, just because of the styles. That the guys that get aggressive with Boots and try to get wild with him, those be the ones that he do his little bullshit with.
He didn't do that at Karen.
Little sneaky uppercuts.
Not Karen didn't. Karen didn't really get wild with him.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
Virgil did beat Madrimov. Madrimov has some good. He was pretty slick.
Madrimov did have some good movement and all the things, but that was less than ideal for Madrimov coming off that loss. He's coming off a loss.
Madrimov was
bronchitis.
Madrimov was moving too much. Like, bro, what are you here to fight or are you here to dance?
He was moving like that. The reason he was moving like that is because he was in there with somebody that did two things that he wasn't used to. One, when he fought Crawford, that was a chess match. They was filling each other out, looking for the right moments. That's what they was doing. And that's comfortable for Madrimov. What Madrimov was not used to was somebody stepping to him, and that's what Virgil was doing. Like, yeah, I'm coming forward, bro. I don't got time to be, sitting here looking at your fucking haircut, bro. We got to rumble, and Madrimov didn't like that. That's why he kept moving. Like, yo, this dude keep coming forward on me. Usually, I'm the one that comes forward. He keep coming forward on me, so I keep having to move. You know what I mean? Virgil did his thing, man.
He still got lumped up.
He did though. He did. Virgil got pieced up in that fight, but I accept that the fighter that comes forward, they're gonna have shiners because, well, you're stepping into the line of fire. It's kind of like Chocolatito. I respect Chocolatito's defense way more than I ever respected Lara's. Sky Nicholson, Devin Haney, yeah, because he's stepping in. He got to roll with it, ride with it, catch, shoot, bob, weave. That's real defense.
And to be fair, Crawford got kind of lumped up too.
Yeah, Crawford had a shiner. Crawford had a shiner after that fight.
I was tight. One of his eyes was tight. Yeah, I told you. I was listening to Brandon Adams on earlier, and he said that Virgil he wanted to fight Virgil. Virgil ain't want to fight him neither. Virgil took some astronomical number at him and shit. I'm like, damn, and I'm like, damn, Brandon's gonna be the main event on Zuffa. I'm like, god damn.
I don't even know because they said I like the two guys that was supposed to go to Zuffa, but then you heard some other shit was him and Vito Milnicki. We know for sure Vito signed to Samson. I seen the article and the pictures and all that. So that really happened. Brandon, I don't know what the fuck you doing. You need to go to Zuffa. Like, not for nothing. You need to. Why? They not going to use you for nothing out here, bro. You going to wait 6 months out here fucking around waiting for the phone to ring. You go to Zuffa, at least you know when you're going to fight. Yeah, they already got 3 shows lined up, bro.
Who was the fighter that Golden Boy had that lost?
Yo, listen, don't go there, bro. Listen, Dalton Smith, bro. I want Hitchens next. We want Hitchens, bro. We want Hitchens, bro.
Who the fuck?
We want Hitchens. We want Hitchens, bro.
Get him off the panel.
Sidney Sweeney. Nah, I want to listen to his voice because he wanted to be heard. So I'm hearing it now.
Who want Hitchens?
Yes. We want Hitchens next, bro. Hitchens is next, bro.
Wait, okay. What you gonna do with him?
You want him?
Listen, Azim as well, bro. Azim is gonna beat up all your guys, bro. Listen, you're ducking Azim, bro.
Bro, where you from?
You're ducking Azim, bro.
Where you from, bro?
You're ducking him, bro. I'm from Birmingham in the UK, bro.
Yo, it's like 5 in the morning where you at, bro. Go to sleep.
Do y'all eat beans and toast
why
out
do y'all,
there?
wait. Why do y'all be up so late? My dude, it's 5 in the morning.
Do you eat beans?
Yeah,
and
but
toast?
bro, no, listen. The like, I'm a shift worker. So I work.
You're not a shift worker because you're not working right now. You over here talking about Adam Azim. What shift you working?
Yo, listen. I want to ask you a question, bro.
Listen. No, y'all don't want to listen to asking no questions. Is you working or not?
Listen. Tio's the man, bro. The only guy at 140 is Tio, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Tio, bro.
You say so.
Tio, bro.
Yeah,
Tio.
kick that nigga. Yeah, kick that nigga.
You know that.
Tio, bro.
Wait. You know that accent fake as shit, right? Y'all can't tell.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I can put my face on the camera, bro. I can put my face on the camera, bro.
Nah,
it's gonna be his dick.
No,
it's gonna be his dick.
That's what I was gonna say. I was about to let him.
What's going on, bro?
What's
going on, bro?
He's talking about Adam Azim. You should have cut him off right there.
Yeah, bro. Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm an old guy, bro. I'm an old man. Respect your elders, bro.
That's country's cousin.
Respect.
Oh, bro.
Yo, why you look like
Boy, bro.
Yo, that dude look like Phil Collins. You don't look like Phil
I
Collins.
know that is Phil Collins, man. It's Collins, man.
That dude was
Yo.
on IFP earlier.
Yo, have some respect for Phil Collins. Have some respect for Phil Collins,
No,
bro.
remember REM? Stand in the place where you live. Now
Nobody's respecting Phil Collins anymore, bro. That was the guy. Phil Collins was the guy, bro.
Listen,
I just gotta.
Yo, you're not gonna tell me about no Phil Collins. I've been listening to Phil Collins since before you was born.
Jumpsuit says that's Pigeon from
Facts.
BDA Wastelands.
Yeah, it's me, bro. Yeah, listen, it's me, bro. But I just gotta.
He done took my fucking
Pigeon.
my
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah. Listen, listen. I think Dalton Smith got lucky in that fight, bro.
Nah,
He kind of got lucky in that fight.
Beat the shit out that dude, bro. What are you talking about? He beat the shit out that
Listen. Nobody expected that to happen, really.
Dalton makes me proud to be from Sheffield. You know how many years I waited in Sheffield for a fighter like Dalton Smith? You understand that shit? You don't understand that shit.
That was crazy.
You don't understand that shit. Don't wait, no.
Yo,
You
listen.
gotta stop. Yo, listen. You no. See, you gotta stop drinking, bro. It's like 5 in the morning. Go to sleep, homie. What the fuck you doing? It's like fucking 5 in the morning over there, bro. Go to sleep, bro. Fuck you doing?
Motherfucker,
It's crazy.
talking about Richardson Hitchens, bro.
Yeah. You know something wrong with a motherfucker when he talking about some. First he start with Richards. Like, you want Richardson Hitchens for what, bro? Richardson Hitchens don't want Richardson Hitchens. Y'all seen that arguing that him, he turned down $2 million for Keyshawn Davis. My question to the panel: do y'all think Keyshawn would have won that fight if he would have took it?
I'm gonna say this, Jules. I don't think so. Richardson Hitchens would have gotten robbed.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of Keyshawn right now, to be real with you. Like, I want him to do well because he has a fun style, but you really only got 13 fights. Best guy you fought is Dennis Baranchik. I can't read a lot into it. I know you got the background. I know you got the amateur background to, be one of the guys. But 13-0, best guy is Dennis Baranchik, and then you started flying off the handle. That's just not a good look, dog. That is just not a good look, dog. Can't trust your ass.
But I wished him the best against Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah, I hope that fight is not a stinker, man. I really hope that fight is not a stinker.
You better not have a Cuban trainer in his corner, bro.
I'm saying. Who's training Jermaine Ortiz for that fight? Anybody know?
Nah.
Isn't it Hector Bermudez?
There go Hector Bermudez, bro, el salsero.
Fucking Phil Collins fucking my mic up.
Yeah, that dude jumped on here talking about some fucking we need Hitchens, bro. That's how I knew something was wrong with him. Like, what the fuck you need with Hitchens?
Nah, fuck that guy. He started talking about Adam Azim. You should have booted him off right there.
I mean, I kind of wanna see Azim versus. We're not gonna be able to see that, by the way. Azim versus Lemos. We're not gonna be able to see that because they don't have
the curse of Ben Shalom strikes again.
Pretty much,
bro.
They don't got no broadcast partner over here. So, but that's a good little fight. Like, I don't mind that fight, Azim versus Lemos. I already know what you are, Azim. You another, like, you're gonna be Amir Khan, but not as successful. You got the speed and all that shit. No, because Khan had a good career when you think about, like, he made money, he won titles, he had a good career. I don't think Azim's career gonna be like that. You're gonna get knocked out, but it ain't gonna be like that. Khan had a good
Wait, Jules, but Amir got laid the fuck out. So are we expecting Adam to get laid out?
Yes, the fuck I am. Yes, I am. Motherfuckers say what he want about me. I don't trust no Packy Chins. I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
I don't.
So who gets knocked out first, Adam Azim or Shiraz?
Adam.
Who gets knocked out first, Jules?
Wait. If Shiraz fight, bro, if Shiraz fight Mobili, that's what the dude from Gold Star said, right? That they looking at Mobili. They don't give a fuck about that Pacheco order. They're not going to do that. Because, he got two orders. He got the BO ordering him to fight Pacheco, and he has the BC ordering him to fight Mobili. And the dude from Gold Star, his management, is like, yo, we looking at Mobili. Yo, if he fight Mobili, he might lose. Just saying. Like, yeah, Mobili is going to be all in your shit. All in your shit. And
which is tailor made for his style.
Right? He get in your shit, and you got them long-ass spaghetti arms. You're not going to be able to connect no punches once he get in. He going to be all in your shit.
You think he'd be better off going with Pacheco?
Yeah, because Pacheco, he could box Pacheco, right? It's a slower pace. You don't got to worry about a little dude crowding you and trying like. You don't got to worry about a dude that's gonna push the pace on you
muscle.
because Pacheco don't do that. Pacheco
Yeah.
don't do. Pacheco gonna fence and feint, and he gonna look
Yeah.
at your haircut and see
Yeah.
if his is better. Shit like that.
He's gonna admire his shot, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Whereas
and
when Billy's like a fucking chihuahua, get off your leg, man.
yeah, like that. The same thing that makes him predictable is the same thing that makes him a handful. That look, that dude is gonna come forward, bro. You get your counters ready and all your bullshit ready and you pivot. That dude is gonna come forward, bro. That's what we know. That's what he gonna do, you know. And if you tall like Shiraz, that's not good, homie. That's not good.
Because he can work the body, all
Just
that.
keep him outside your reach, and that's it. He'll be fine, you know.
It's
'Cause
the shit is that even to do that, Virtuoso, he would have to be on his toes moving a lot. Like you can't set your feet. If your goal is to maintain space with mobility, right? That means you gotta move for 36 minutes. Because he's not gonna stop coming forward.
The only way you
let's
have a
not-
shot of
well,
beating
hold
that
on,
dude is
let-
if you.
I'm just gonna say this. Let's not act like this guy didn't get caught flush against Gengar and kind of stumble a bit. You know, he
dropped
get in
him,
with
though.
a big shot.
My dude, all I'm saying, look, he another one that this it's literally the same style and the same shit as Matthias. You got a guy, at least momentarily, he has fucking a vibranium chin, bro. He get hit, he don't go down to nothing. One day that luck gonna run out, but
Nothing
what
lasts
day that's
forever.
gonna but what day that's gonna be, that's the mystery. And it was the same with Matthias.
Yeah.
He was dope. It was the same with Matthias. Like we knew eventually, somebody gonna get him. It's a question of who and when, because somebody is gonna get him.
Lester's going the WBA route, I think he said.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I heard
Oh, I don't mind that. Fucking
having a-
Resendiz against Martinez. Sign me up for that shit.
You heard Munguia about to fight him, Ignacio. You heard that shit? Munguia about to fight him.
Fight who?
Yeah, that's
Resendiz,
on,
bro.
I'll take that too.
That's on the
Bro, they
rise.
was talking shit about Munguia, bro. Everybody on the panel was. I thought I was bugging. Like, I wouldn't sleep on Munguia. I wouldn't. Not yet.
Hey man, every fighter who's been in the Hall of Fame, there is a fight that they look like dog shit and they might have gotten beat or they barely won, and then they came back and still had a good career. So just because Munguia lost to that fucking Frenchman doesn't mean his career is over. If he beats a guy like Resendiz, he's back in the mix.
Definitely, but do you think he beats him? Do you think
I
he
don't.
beats him? No, country. You don't think he beats Resendiz?
No, I don't.
He won't beat him, Jules, if he's trying to box. He has to go toe to toe with that motherfucker.
You know that's what Eddie gonna have him. If he's still with Eddie Reynoso, you know that's what he's gonna have him doing.
Yeah.
He's gonna be if he's still with Eddie, he's gonna be back in the stars. Because when we saw him against that freshman in the rematch, he looked like his 2016 self.
Bro, he looked so fucking nervous, bro, in that fucking rematch, bro. Like nobody should be that nervous fighting somebody from France. That shit ain't even right. That shit ain't even right, bro. Motherfucker, what the fuck you so nervous about? All you gonna do is give you a question, huh?
Yeah, but that card, that's on the Ryan card. There's only 2 fights on that card that's interesting: the Russell and the Resendiz.
I mean, I don't know if this is true, and I don't know where this fucking shit came from, but they were saying yesterday that Tavares versus Sanchez is gonna be on there. That's a good fight.
On what
That's
card?
a good fight. On the Barrios and Garcia. They said that shit was gonna be on there. I don't think that.
Okay.
I don't know how true that shit is, but I see people saying that.
But isn't Torres is from Top Rank, and where the fuck is Sanchez from?
PBC. He a PBC fighter,
Okay.
Sanchez, or at least he used to be. I don't know about now.
Herb, they're subletting their fighters to other platforms, man. That's how it is now.
Yeah,
Motherfucker, yo, he says sub. He ain't even say rent. He says sublet. This New York ass motherfucker right
He said
here.
subleasing.
Real. That's how you know he's a. That's how you know that's a New York motherfucker. You couldn't even say rent or borrow or nothing.
Yeah.
He's subletting,
Nah.
bro.
We're giving you this spot in the card. Make the best of it.
It's a New York ass motherfucker. Yeah, I mean,
Decent.
but yeah, I mean, I like that fight too. I like Torres and Sanchez. I think Torres could win that fight. I think he does. I think he stops him. You know, he looked good and strong with Guido. Guido's a good acid test because that's a big guy. He could punch. He could move, right? And Torres looks strong with him. So if he can handle him, and he did, he can handle Frankie. He can handle Frankie. That's a good fight.
That'd be a better.
Just borrow the blueprint from McGee, and then he'll be okay. I think he can do it. To the body.
I think he could win a belt. You know what I mean? Torres, if all he got to do is win that fight, and then he's in line for the IBF. And you know, Usyk not gonna fight him, just cause like now I'm old, homie. I'm just old out here. Like, if you gave up the brown belt to Fabio, right? You'll give up the red one to Richard. Not even on no coward shit. Just yo, I want to do my own thing. You can have that. I want to do my own thing.
Yeah, Usyk's earned the right to do what he wants. He went out there and he whooped everyone's ass.
For real.
Yeah. How many fights Torres got in?
Like 15?
Well, yeah, something like that, like 12, 13, 15, 14 to 15. Not a whole lot, bro. Not a whole lot. But to have fought Guido, who he fought? He fought Guido and who else? It was one more solid gatekeeper that he had fought. It was Guido and who else?
Yeah, but that shouldn't even look all that good though. Jules, man, this big tall motherfucker, they clinching and that. I mean, that was an ugly fight, man. So
it was an ugly fight because Guido kept. It was an ugly fight because Guido kept holding. But remember them few moments where he got in with that right? It like towards the beginning. It wasn't towards the end. Towards the end, that shit was sloppy. But in the beginning, when he's cracking his ass, bro.
Yeah,
Richard hit hard, man. He hit hard. So I go for that. I go
him and Chance. That'll make a good matchup, though. Good match.
Yeah,
really match fight. But I think Torres need a little bit more under his hood before he can really fight for a championship.
Well, he's so close. The shit is that he's so fucking close already. Because you know this is an IBF final eliminator. It's the final shit before you become the mandatory. You know, so he right there to fight for a belt. Right there. You know we ain't had a champion at heavyweight since 2020.
Wow.
And I hate to say who it was.
Right? It's been that long. It's just crazy to me that it's been that long since we had a title at that weight. Like, yo, we ain't had a champion in a hot minute. This weight?
I mean, Jules, how many times have we gone over the fucking awful heavyweights that America has produced in the last 20 years?
Do you like that Charles Martin Ajagba for Zuffa, bro?
I mean, I don't mind Ajagba, but honestly, I think Martin is fucking done. I think he's kind of overrated. But you know, like you said, Jules, they're gonna sign dudes that we're gonna be like, okay, like I mean, that's nothing special.
I know.
I don't mind that fight. Herb, what you think about that fight? Fucking Charles Martin, F.A. Ajagba.
They better show me something. That's all I can say. Them motherfuckers, especially Charles. If you don't show me something,
I gotta say this.
I ain't got no time for that shit. Especially you two guys. You gotta show me something.
Yeah.
Who remember? Wait. Go ahead, Virtuoso.
A job is a fucking step. I just want to know where the fuck is Ivan Ditchko? Sign that motherfucker. Where the fuck is Jalalo?
That's not
Sign that motherfucker.
That's not a bad shout. Ivan Ditchko to Zuffa is not a bad shout. It's not like that. That makes sense. Ivan, you ain't gonna make no fucking money out here, bro. Ain't nobody buying no ticket to your fight. Go to Zuffa, bro. They give you a 401k plan. They got Medicare over there, bro.
And plus, I like Charles Martin as an opponent because this is what they gotta sell. They gotta sell knockouts early, man. You know, people go crazy for that shit. He's chin happy.
Who saw Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin on New Year's Day? Who saw that?
I think I just
seen that shit.
I seen that bullshit.
Now, I'm going to say this, Ignacio. It wasn't a bad fight to watch. It was bad because it costed. But y'all both hit the deck in that fight. Like, that fight was fun. He was fucking up Ortiz, bro. Like, in the beginning, he was fucking up Ortiz. Like and remember Ortiz caught his at, like, what was it, Ortiz? He hit that motherfucker so hard. he ain't know where he was at. Like it's something happening there. Like,
Yeah, he hit him. He hit him with a. I think it was like a hook, and fucking Charles fell into the corner. And then when he got up, he was still fucking like out of it. And he's like, "Yo!" Like you could just see he was fucking completely out of it.
It would, and so I say that to say that it is possible for Charles to be in an entertaining fight, because if you really look at it, the only dude that packed him up and made it look, quick and easy was AJ. Everybody else struggled with Charles when Kovnowski fought him, when Jared Anderson fought him, when Ortiz fought him. Nobody else did that shit to Charles. So it's possible for him to be in a good fight. So I actually like the Ajagba fight. Like, yeah, I like that fight. That's just two big ass guys fucking each other up. I like that fight personally.
But Ajagba doesn't really like sell out. You know what I mean? Because like, he kind of takes this. He picks his spots when he fights, man. And it's like when shit gets messy, he usually clinches. But whatever, he get hit hard.
Ajagba to me is like a basketball player that decided to box.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is because he don't got the instincts. Physically, he is a great specimen. Good right hand, good height, good reach, good movement. He got good things, but it don't come together. It's just like, it don't come together. It don't.
He don't got the heart for it. But he knows he's good. Like,
or the mind or something that it's like you got all the shit you need to knock a lot of motherfuckers out, but you don't really go for it as much as you should.
He's not a combination puncher, actually.
Yeah, he's a 1-2 guy. Jab and a straight. Jab and a straight. Jab and all fucking day. Jab and a straight. But I don't mind that fight between them. Like, and I'm just saying that because I seen people talking shit. And I'm like, Brody, I don't know what the fuck y'all thought was going to be over there. That's exactly what I thought was going to be over there. And I don't mind that. As long as motherfuckers is getting beat up real bad, I don't care. I just want to see motherfuckers get knocked out. That's all I'm in it for. So I don't mind.
That's
I don't mind
how
that fight.
fans are. They just here for the violence.
Yeah. Motherfuckers sit there and watch Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz like the first time. Motherfuckers got all type of losses. Sitting there watching fucking Nick Diaz.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that shit.
Value.
The one question that I have though is the structure of their deals. That say you sign a Ajagba, what y'all got him for 3 years? 3 years, what? 3 fights, 5 fights? What it look like? Because if y'all corner the market on mid-tier fighters, it ain't gonna be no gatekeepers out here to beat up on. How they gonna have to fight these motherfuckers? If y'all sign all the bums, well, not the bums, because I don't mean it like that, but the gatekeepers. And that's what it looked like y'all doing. Y'all signing all the gatekeepers. Y'all got Rayo, FA. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Low-level control.
It's only a matter of time before they get to the journeyman level.
Cornering the market on gatekeepers. On that note, gentlemen, I will see y'all on the next one.
Peace.